This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions.
First of all, the best in the game right now. Hands down. But when they talk about it, when they talk about comparing him to Mike, I don't understand how they don't have the debate when it comes to Kobe. Like I don't get it.
They hate on Kobe.
What you forgot or something? What they forgot?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Talk to him.
I really think they forgot. They had us the Mamba, man.
Thank you. He forgot too.
Kobe's a goat. Kobe's a goat.
This man was a certified serial killer, man. I'm talking about certified dog. Every single night.
I gotta remember
I've never seen nobody like 23 and 24.
23 and
24.
And 8. You know what that is?
Hey, you said 24 and 8.
Kobe don't got one number, he got 2.
Certified.
He got 2.
Everybody compare Mike, the greatest, to, there you go.
Skip over Kobe.
I'm going to skip over Kobe.
Don't you ever in your life skip over that boy.
Kobe for sure was number one on my list.
Yeah.
Just because I had a student-teacher relationship with him.
Yeah.
So I only had access to his highlights for 10, 12 years. So when I got to the league to challenge him, it was like, no, this is my moment. I'm going at arguably the greatest of all time in my book.
So you put LeBron over Kobe?
I do.
Why is that?
I don't think Bryant did nothing better than Kobe except shoot free throws. Nothing.
That's your opinion. I totally disagree. I think Michael Jordan was perfection, right?
Right.
Who was the closest thing next to Mike? If you're the closest thing to perfection, what does that make you?
There's a tie between MJ and Kobe. Two guys that I think are head above everybody else that ever played the game, and just their will to win.
Start bench cut. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James.
No, I refuse to answer that one.
You can't plead the fifth.
I will start all 3 of them and cut and bench myself.
That is the correct answer. That's the correct answer.
LeBrons and the Currys. Who's the one guy where you just saw it and you were like, he's the best player I've ever seen?
Kobe.
Kobe?
You just feared him right when you stepped on the court. Like his energy was for you to fear. When I seen him, and every move was just so, everything he did was so strategic and just, I'd never seen somebody that sharp.
I love LeBron as a basketball player, as everything that he did for basketball. I mean, the man he is off the basketball court, all the things that he accomplished.
If you don't, you a hater.
You know what I mean? He's just, man, he's it. You know what I mean?
They're speaking facts. I actually agree.
They always putting them together. Like, why it can't be like LeBron is on Mount Rushmore.
Facts.
That's enough.
That's good.
You know what I mean? Like
by saying that Mike is better than him.
Yeah, it's not no disrespect because you. I mean, you're better than who I am and was as a basketball player. For me, just Kobe was just.
There it is.
I mean, just a certified maniac. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about serial. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about. I mean, want to eat your heart every night. I'm taking everything personal every night. You know what I mean? And his work ethic and everything about him, man. Like as a basketball player, he was just. I mean, he's the real. Him and Mike are the real definitions of.
Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron James. It's not even close.
Like if we being honest, Mike and Kobe, they up at the top in some other little separate room. And they still like all of the greatest and all of that is still amongst them, but they get to go sidebar over here and talk about something else that don't nobody else know. Do you agree with me on that? Do you agree with me on that? Like I'm just the way and I'm not talking about like everybody got their stats and everything, right? But we all know real hoopers that lined it up at the highest level when we went against them people. We know the difference of how people were revered and talked about and responded to when they show up and they are who they are.
Right now, so let me just stop this video real fast because, you know, we got NBA icons, both former players and also active players. and they're talking about who's the best, LeBron James or Kobe Bryant. And if you ask me, I think that Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron James. It's not even close, because a lot of people want to say that LeBron James is better, but it's not even close. If you compare Kobe's team and LeBron James' teams that he played for, you can't say that Kobe's teams were as good as LeBron's, because that is the reason why we like to say that he had super teams behind him as a crutch. That is how he was able to win all these rings, because, he had all the best players at their peak, at the peak of their career to win all these titles, So that's what I want to say about that, because Kobe Bryant, he never gave up. But when it comes to LeBron James, he has a tendency to give up. And that is why I can't say that LeBron James is better than Kobe Bryant. So let's get back to the clip.
Also, if Kobe Bryant were still alive today, would the GOAT conversation be more of a 3-man race instead of the current 2-man conversation between Michael Jordan and LeBron James?
Yeah, because we know Kobe, belongs in that conversation even today. Kareem, Kobe.
He's not even, they're two different players. You can't compare Kobe and LeBron, but you compare Kobe and Jordan.
If you had to take Kobe or LeBron, who would you go with?
I would take Kobe.
You like scoring.
The reason why I like Kobe, relentless. He the Mamba.
I understand.
Kobe over LeBron.
Yeah, I'm team Kobe.
Ooh.
But that's just me. I played against both guys. More Kobe being in the West, seeing that firsthand. Taking nothing away from LeBron, but I'm team Kobe.
What's up, y'all? So I appreciate y'all for tapping into my channel. The clip I just show y'all, that was a debate. Who's better, LeBron James or Kobe Bryant? And as you heard, all these NBA players, active and also former NBA players, they said that Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron James. And I gotta be honest, I'm pretty much the only one who's saying that he's the best of all time, or when he gets asked, are you better than MJ or Kobe? The only one actually saying that he's better is LeBron James himself. And that's why I think it's funny, because he's the only one saying that he's the greatest player of all time, and he's the only one saying that he's better than Kobe. But if you ask, like I said, NBA icons, both active and also former players, they always say that Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron James. And if you ask me, like I've said, Kobe is better than LeBron James. It's not even close, So thank you all for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in the next videos.